Hello everyone, it's Bolt, and I am back, and I didn't mean to go like, you solemnly swear when I'm saying hi. So hey guys, it's Bolt, and I'm back on YouTube once again. And it's been a while since I've posted anything, as you can notice, but I'm not gonna even say anything, because you know why. You know why I haven't posted anything. But anyway, I'm gonna post more videos, and at least try to. And I'm going to try to update more Cuphead videos on here. I'm going to try as soon as I can. It's a long time. It's a long process trying to make a 35-minute video until, the proper size to hold you guys' attention. Because I don't want you guys to go away and be like, man, this guy is boring. Let's get out of here, man. I want to pull awesome chaotics. No worries, I won't come out the screen and punch you, but, you don't know what that is, just look that up. Awesome chaotics. Those guys are good. It's off Newgrounds. Not a lot of stuff on there is good, but you know what I mean. So some of it's good, it's funny. Some of it's funny. Anyway, I'm glad I'm back and I can show a video. And man, I tried to show, like, the last death battle was amazing. Sora from Kingdom Hearts versus Kid Icarus. That was a pretty good fight. It was a pretty good fight. And if you want to know who I went for Sora. And I won't reveal who won. And you want to find out? Go to Death Battle page, ScrewAttack, and you'll find out who won in a death battle fight between Kid Icarus, Pit versus Sora from Kingdom Hearts. You want to find out who won? You'll find out in the next, find out in the death battle. Go to their page. You'll find it. You'll find it. Because I can't do a reaction to it now because I already reaction to it, and my reaction was like, oh my god. But you'll see. You'll see what happened. And so yeah, I'm gonna try to post more videos, and now the video I'm about to post right now, what you're seeing right now anyway, reaction to this newest death battle, Leon Kennedy versus Frank West. Now I know a lot about Resident Evil, and I know Leon is really OP of a guy, and versus Frank, he doesn't, I just look at the guy, he does not look trained, he does not look like he can take Leon down, but we can see. You can see who wins. So, as you can see, I'm going for Leon, and I hope Leon wins because Leon is a boss. And if you don't, I know, on my channel so far, you guys have watched, if you have watched it, you've seen I play Cuphead, and I'm a gamer. I love video games, and Kingdom Hearts is one of my favorite all-time games. I just haven't talked about it yet. And I guess I'll make a video about what I know about Kingdom Hearts, and I'm psyched for 3, and I can't wait to play it. I'm also into Naruto, Dragon Ball Z, Hero Academia. I can talk about a lot of stuff. And it's not just the mainstream anime that I'm just into as well. There's a lot of other stuff I'm into. Hitman Reborn, Fairy Tail. Yes! I can't wait for this new series that's coming up in fall. But anyway, we're talking about that other stuff another time. We're here for this death battle reaction to Leon versus Frank West. So let's go ahead and get into it. This is Bolt. Let's see what's going to happen in this fight. Let's go. Alright, let's go. And if you're wondering why I'm using this PlayStation 4 controller, PlayStation 4 headphones, because my other headphones busted.
Perseverance and an army's worth of firepower. With all that and some luck, these two became experts in zombie fighting.
Leon Kennedy, the top cop and government agent in Resident Evil.
And Frank West, the backyard wrestling MacGyver of Dead Rising.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
2D style again, huh?
As a child, Leon Scott Kennedy's father instilled in him a strong sense of justice. Following in his footsteps, Leon joined the police force, determined to uncover the darkest riddles and uphold the law.
So, for his first ever assignment, he took the biggest challenge he could find. Instead of picking an easy job like dishing out dastardly parking tickets, he was off to Raccoon City to investigate a bunch of mysterious murders.
His instincts were good, perhaps too good. Officer Kennedy wound up choosing the most challenging and dangerous assignment he possibly could have.
Yeah, turns out Trash Panda Town was due for a big old zombie outbreak, and Leon got stuck in the middle. How's that for hazing the rookie?
He wasn't a rookie for long. After fending off the zombie threat and even taking a bullet,
From the grassy knoll?
Leon was recruited by the American government as a special agent, bodyguard, and their go-to specialist for apocalyptic events.
In all cases, if people that are bitten become infected themselves and go on to attack others. The only way to stop the spread of infection is to destroy the infectee's brains. Shoot them in the head.
His training at the police academy turned him into a pretty tough guy. But as a special agent, he became unstoppable.
All thanks to his extensive firearms training, extreme driving tests, and the study of tactical response scenarios.
Guess what martial art they teach American Secret Service members? A traitorous Russian one called Sistema, and Leon is an expert at it.
Sistema is a free-form martial art focusing on disabling targets via pressure points and joints. While not specifically lethal on its own, Sistema also involves quite a lot of training with knives and firearms.
That's good, because I don't think fists would be enough to take on monsters like the tyrants, skinless dogs, and... is that Gene Simmons?
Right, these bioorganic weapons, or BOWs, were far tougher than your ordinary run-of-the-mill zombie. Thankfully, Leon has the weaponry to take them on.
He's efficient with just about any kind of gun, but like me, he loves carrying around his favorites, including the Silver Ghost, a unique pistol specifically designed for him. He's also got a modified 50 caliber Desert Eagle Magnum, a gift from his father. Lucky bastard. All I ever got from my dad was a sore cheek.
While he has no problem dual-wielding handguns,
stick.
Leon is extremely proficient in dealing damage with heavier weapons, such
My
as
dad
the
wasn't abusive.
M203
He
grenade
just wasn't
launcher
there.
or his ludicrous rocket launcher special.
This red-tipped wrecker of an RPG is far more powerful than an ordinary propelled grenade. The gun itself looks similar to a classic RPG-7 model, first used as an anti-tank weapon by the Soviet Union. Since the red grenade is so deadly, it's probably a thermobaric explosive booster, which can launch over 600 feet for a 60-foot wide explosion. That's more than enough to take down one of those bow wows.
Leon has plenty of experience with hand grenades, rifles, flamethrowers, etc., but one weapon stands above them all: his knife.
That's so.
Oh yeah, Leon's combat knife is way more than some plain old red cutter. He's practically magic when it comes to his skill with a knife. And if he gets hit, he'll be fine. Probably. I mean, he's wearing lightweight level 3 tactical body armor, which can stop bullets from a magnum and even some rifles. If he does take a hit, he's carrying some healing herbs, which he can also take a hit from, if you know what I'm saying.
He's not snorting drugs, Boomstick. Healing herbs have a history of being applied as an aerosol spray or ground up within paper.
Well, once Leon became the government's numero uno answer to all their zombie problems, he was stopping outbreaks all over the world. He had to pull off some awesome feats to do it. He even had to make some horrible sacrifices along the way. Like that poor Ducati.
Leon is strong enough to crush a skull or even force open the jaws of a giant infected shark. The shark appears to be similar in size to a great white, which has a bite strength of nearly 2 tons of force.
That shit's crazy! And speaking of which, let's talk a little bit about Leon's relationship with boulders.
Relationship with what?
Boulders! You know, they're like really big rocks. Think you would know that. Well, he fought Chris Redfield to a standstill, the famous boulder puncher himself. And while Leon doesn't seem to have Chris's brute strength, he did push over this giant rock with a little help.
Leon is pretty quick too. He's dodged bullets, a moving laser grid, and even outraced this tyrant, which, according to the Inside of Biohazard Guide, could run up to 43 miles per hour.
Wow. He's even thrown his trusty knife fast enough that this creepy guy didn't even react until,
The average time for a person to perceive and react to movement is 1/4 of a second. Leon appears to be about 30 feet away from his target Salazar here, meaning he threw his knife around 80 miles per hour.
Wow.
The average speed for most world-class knife throwers is only 35 miles per hour, so he's more than double that.
Leon is tough, having survived blows from various large and burly BOWs. He even matched the strength of Umbrella agent Jack Krauser. Krauser was strong enough to perform a 30-foot vertical jump. Generally, men can pull off a 2-foot vertical jump at most, making Krauser potentially 15 times stronger than the average man.
At this point, let's just say that Leon is basically superhuman. It's like he has 0 weaknesses.
Au contraire, Boomstick, Leon has his fair share of baggage. He's pretty gullible, oftentimes tricked by those wilier than himself.
Go. Save yourself. Is it just me, or does everybody always ignore what I say?
Like her? You think he just might be trying to get laid? Lord knows I've done a few dumb things on that quest. I don't know about his chances, though, rocking that hairdo.
But after more than 15 years of nightmarish catastrophes, Leon's mental state has become more fragile and more reliant on alcohol.
Ah, you and me both, pal. He always needs a little chaos in his life, and when it comes down to it, that's what makes him such a friggin' badass.
Better try a new trick, cause that one's getting old.
Poor Leon.
Upon first impression, Frank West seems to just be your average journalist, but he's far more than that.
I'll say, he's covered wars, you know.
As a photojournalist, Frank will regularly go far beyond the call of duty to uncover his next big scoop. It was this ironclad determination which led him to a mall in the town of Willamette, Colorado, where he found the zombie apocalypse.
Was it Trump?
What? Did you just say zombies?
But Frank's down to rough up dozens of zombies every now and then. And with his wrestling history and battlefield experience, he's got the skills to do it.
Despite never having fired a gun at another person before Willamette, Frank discovered he's a natural when it comes to firearms.
He's handy with all sorts of guns, like pistols, shotguns, machine guns, and a beautiful minigun. Oh, I love it. He's even got a silver ghost, a unique pistol specifically designed for government agent Leon. Hey, wait a minute.
But bullets can only last so long against a never-ending zombie horde, so Frank was forced to improvise.
And thanks to being in a shopping mall, he had plenty of options.
From obvious choices like sledgehammers, baseball bats, and chainsaws to out-of-the-box picks like shampoo, lipstick, lawnmowers, and a shopping cart, Frank has an uncanny ability to effectively weaponize pretty much anything he gets his hands on.
Garbage, toys, food, you name it. This guy does not overlook anything's death-dealing potential. He even uses his camera flash as a weapon.
His primary camera appears to be a Nikon D100, which has a flash color temperature of 6000K, or crystal white. When used up close, it's nearly as effective on the eyes as a flashbang grenade.
Anyway, Frank survived the zombie horde with flying colors. His next step was obvious. Profit from it.
He became famous overnight. He was named the Hero of Willamette, hosted a TV show, and scored all sorts of endorsements.
His love of using baseball bats to smash zombie skulls in even landed him a great commercial deal with Deadwood Pro Baseball. Damn, so he's making tons of money off of killing people. My dream.
I know, right? All these zombies were technically people once, so when you really think about it, this whole situation is pretty
freaking awesome! Ah, living the dream, buddy. You earned it.
Anyway, fame is a fickle mistress, and it wasn't long until Frank's 15 minutes of fame were cut short. He eventually became a college teacher, but not before several more encounters with the undead kind.
And the more he fought him, the more creative he got about it.
Frank's greatest asset is his impressive ingenuity. With nothing but his blood, sweat, and tears,
and a shitload of duct tape,
Frank perfected the art of combination weapons.
Like the paddle saw, where he took a kayak paddle and strapped on a couple chainsaws for a rip-roaring good time.
The electric crusher is an invention combining the power of a car battery with the weight of a sledgehammer, crafting a Mjolnir for mortals.
The Blitzkrieg is a freaking wheelchair, powered by a car battery, firing machine guns all over the place. Stephen Hawking could have even beat death with that.
He can make a laser sword by sticking a gem into a flashlight. Don't ask me how.
And the Reaper is the unholy union of sickle and samurai sword.
Oof.
Wow, and all that is just scratching the surface. He's even got combo vehicles, like the exosuit.
That's a suit made of slurping machines.
Which shoots ice tornadoes? Talk about cool, pun intended.
Even stranger, Frank has used an arcade machine to miraculously copy some of the powers of fellow Capcom characters.
You're a wizard, Frankie!
No, he's not magic. These powers come directly from costumes most commonly obtained from the machine. For example, he can don Ryu's ki to perform hurricane kicks, or Mega Man X's armor complete with a Mega Buster.
What?
You are what you wear. Speaking of costume changes, sadly, Frank eventually was caught by zombies and wound up becoming another mindless slave of the undead horde. but it's okay. He got better.
Frank has pulled off a lot of impressive feats. Despite having little formal training aside from maybe a 3-day combat journalist crash course, he's killed hundreds, maybe thousands of zombies, giving him one of the highest body counts in video game history.
He's really strong, too. He can pull a zombie's limbs and head off, no problem. And in the exosuit, he's pushed around a 2-ton car.
He's tough enough to survive long falls and devastating helicopter crashes with little issues. And he's quick enough to catch up to and board a train moving 15 miles per hour in less than 3 seconds. He can even hop off zombies' heads like a ninja so well that the zombies barely even notice.
Wait, they don't notice that he's literally jumping off their heads? How the hell does he pull that off?
Very careful. But Frank has fought more than just mindless zombies.
Yeah, like some crazy clowns with chainsaws and a freeze gun, and plenty of other psychomaniacs. This is my stuff! Including Lance Corporal Calder, the world's first intelligent soldier zombie.
Also, I think it's important to note many of these feats were performed in a span of 72 hours with no sleep or rest. According to a study on sleep deprivation in 2010, an average human's physical and mental health begins to severely deteriorate after 36 hours of no sleep, resulting in disorientation and even hallucinations.
Here I thought heavy drinking was the only way to legally hallucinate. Well, time to binge Netflix until I trip balls.
Whether by inhuman stamina or just a shit ton of adrenaline, Frank was in peak condition for twice as long as he should have been.
There's that journalist determination again. Sure, he may be a bit of a self-serving asshole, but he's pulled off the impossible more than once, even when he got into his 50s.
Once a survivor, always a survivor.
Snag your very own disposable Digi-Jeep disposable camera. It's fantastic. I mean it. Seriously. I need a raise.
Alright, before we get any further, okay, looks like Frank is done and faced a lot of things. And he's killed a lot of zombies, I admit that. But he hasn't nowhere, it seems like at all, faced anything that Leon has faced, or Chris from Resident Evil. They faced some really crazy stuff. That's nothing. Leon deals with that on the daily. Maybe he probably hasn't killed as many as Frank has, but Frank cannot kill the zombies that Leon can kill. He's very creative to, like, he probably can kill them, probably, with the creative stuff he's made. But I don't know if he can take Leon down. I don't know. We have to see. I'm still going to be on Leon's side. I'm not going for Frank, because I know Leon is crazy. And he can pull off a lot of stuff. And I don't blame Leon's mind for Leon or Frank's. Well, I guess Frank is fine. But Leon, I don't blame his mind for being frail. He's killing zombies every single day. All he's doing is kill, survive. Kill, survive. Protect, or survive. Or kill and survive. Survive himself or help someone else survive. The president's daughter, Resident Evil 4. Yeah, but yeah, you can't blame somebody's mind for being frail like Leon's after all the stuff he's went through. And plus, he hasn't faced just normal zombies like Frank has. He's faced, he's fought a superpower soldier. Yeah, Frank has, but nah, nothing as crazy as Leon has fought and try to defeat. But we'll see who wins this fight. We'll see who wins.
Alright, the combatants are set. Let's end this debate once and for all.
But first, let me tell you about how you can be the MacGyver of the kitchen.
I guess we'll skip it. Alright, let's go.
With the evacuation complete, state officials are prioritizing outbreak containment. Yet there are still reports of looters within the city. Who knows what these people think is worth braving certain doom to get?
Sweet! Just what I was looking for.
What are you doing?
Come on, Frank.
No one's supposed to be here.
Never stopped me before, pal. Batter up!
frick?
Oh, shit.
Give it up, man. You can't keep up with me.
Wanna bet? I've covered wars, you know.
That's nice, but I fought
Oh,
Lucky me.
powers of Mega Man. Careful, Leon. Frick. Oof. Look out. Careful, Leon. Ooh.
Nice to meet you. Why don't you chill out?
Oh, man.
It was ice fighting with you, buddy.
game over.
Ooh. Oh.
Something tells me
Snap.
Frank won't be coming back from the dead this time.
Frank's cheeky
I
strategies
told
and
you.
endlessly creative arsenal
Leon is
certainly
really
put up a
OP.
good fight. But in the end, Leon just had him beat in nearly every other category.
Yeah.
Frank was one tough cookie, but Leon's superhuman abilities were just more impressive. Frank's pushed a 2-ton car, right?
Yes, which is similar to Leon holding back the shark's 2-ton biting force. But his boulder feat was much more impressive. By comparing the boulder's size to Leon, it appears to have weighed around 9 tons at minimum.
happened
While
in
Leon
Resident
did
Evil
have help
6.
pushing it, even half of
can't
9
remember.
tons is
been so
much
long
heavier
since
than
I played
anything
that
Frank's lifted or pushed.
Leon and Frank seemed equally tough, but Leon was definitely quicker. Bullet timing, laser dodging, and hell, Leon's speed and precision with his knife on its own is more impressive than any speed feat Frank's got.
But in the end, the most important question was whether or not Leon could cope with Frank's insane weaponry and unpredictable creativity.
But Leon's seen plenty of crazy shit in his career, and fought
See?
lots of
Ooh,
surprising
yeah.
and off-putting monsters.
His years of formal training and more consistent combat record certainly lent him the experience needed to win. He's survived numerous battles with enemies powerful enough to one-shot him, and he's shown plenty of creative strategy and critical thinking mid-fight.
Like when he fought Tyrant Glenn, using momentum from his own injuries and throwing a freaking motorcycle through the air. Leon was just too fast, too strong, too experienced, and too badass. He was frankly on his game.
The winner is Leon Kennedy.
He's sitting.
Thanks for
Okay.
watching this episode of Death Battle. If you want to check
Alright,
out
it's not
commentary
boomstick
for
this
this
time.
episode, you can click the little box right over there for a first membership.
And if you want to grab the music from this fight, go ahead and do so.
All right, let's see who's in his next fight. Let's see. Doctor Strange? No, I actually thought about this fight. Doctor Strange versus Fate. Wow, Doctor Strange versus Fate. But before we talk about that, I told you, Leon is way too OP for Frank to handle. So I'm sorry for all you guys who wanted Frank to win, but no, sorry. Leon is way too OP, and you saw that monster in the wall. You saw that in what Leon was fighting against, that big old giant Mickey monster put together flesh, or monster flesh monster he was fighting. Leon's face, if you haven't watched the Resident Evil series, or you have, you know Leon has faced a lot of crazy stuff. Like, no kidding. It's unbelievable how he survived, really, and how us gamers like got him through it. Like, oof, it's crazy. Through this deathbed, I can see what Frank has taken on, but he hasn't taken nowhere near the crazy stuff Frank has. Nowhere near. So I knew Leon was gonna take it, and frankly, this was a good fight. Nah, you're gonna hear more punch from on out. You're gonna hear a lot more punch because I'm a punny guy. And like I say, if it's punny, it's funny. So now on this fight here, Doctor Strange versus Fate. I was thinking about this fight last week after finally getting to watch the movie of Doctor Strange. And oh boy, this is this is gonna be a cool fight. This is gonna be a really cool fight. In Infinity War. If you guys seen Infinity War, I'm not gonna spoil anything. I promise. I'm not the kind of guy who spoils stuff for video games, movies, or shows, whatever it may be. I'm not a spoiler. But the movie, oh man, oof, it'll get you here. In a lot of good ways. And bad, but you find it. But anyway, I was thinking about this fight last week, and ooh, I know who I'm going for. I'm going for Doctor Strange. So next episode you see me do a reaction to would be this one. So it's been fun, and since I'm finally out of school, not completely, not yet. I'm not graduating just yet. But since I'm out of school and on summer vacation, I can put more videos, and I'll do my best to hurry up and finish Cuphead and put Cuphead on here and try to make it more funny and more entertaining as much as possible. So this has been a great death battle, and I'm glad I got to watch it. And I knew Leon was going to take it. You think I'd be Leon if I said Frank would win? And I would be. Kind of. Hey, this pun was okay. But okay, this has been Blessed Bolt, and I'm glad you enjoyed the reaction. And leave a like and subscribe. Share with friends and family, and introduce them more to Death Battle, because Death Battle is a really funny the commentary is funny from Boomstick and Wiz, and it's a great show to see who would actually win in a fight. And I don't want to see my characters or any character die when they face off against each other, but that's just how it is in Death Battle. This is how it is. So leave a like and subscribe, and this has been Blessed Bolt, and once again I'm doing another reaction at night. So hope you enjoyed the reaction, and have a blessed night. Sleep tight. May the angels be with you tonight. Take care.